Hey everybody, today we're talking about how to get you paid by finding your niche. All right, let's do it. This is VO's Journey. With your host, the incomparable Anthony Pica. Welcome back to another episode of A Voiceover's Journey. My name is Anthony, and this is episode 11, where we are going to be talking about how to find your niche in the voiceover business. So I'm really excited about talking to you on this topic because I think it's really difficult when you're starting out to figure out what to actually do as a voiceover artist. I mean, there's so many different areas that you can go into. So I wanted to create a quick podcast on how to go about choosing your niche, because I think in the end, it's true of anything that we do, but you're never going to be able to do everything really well. Now, that doesn't mean you can't do a lot of things really well, but you want to become a specialist. You want to become known for something so that when people need that, they come to you. And the more focused you can be, the better. Now, I'm going to give you some information that is counterintuitive to what I just said to get to that point, because when we just start out, we're going to have to try to find our niche. So, starting out, it's going to be a little different. So what I want you to do first is I want you to try everything. Okay, now like I just said I wanted you to, specialize in one thing. But first, in order to figure that out, you're going to have to try it all. You're going to have to see, what you are good at. And also, by doing everything and trying everything, you're going to find out what the market thinks you're good at. And in the end, we're in the customer service business. So if the market thinks we're really good at audiobooks, that might be our thing. Now, there is something to be said, and it's a big something to be said about what you want to do. Because I know for myself, I didn't start this business to be doing a whole bunch of things that I didn't want to do. However, it is important to realize that this is a business. So there are going to be a lot of things that you have to do that, it might not be the most fun. But the idea here is that you are doing something that you really love and that people are willing to pay you for it. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to try it all. You're going to try commercials. You're going to try explainer videos. You're going to try e-learning. You're going to try audiobooks. You're going to try character work. You're going to try phone messaging. You're going to try everything you can and see what the market thinks about it. And a great way to figure out what the market is saying is by how they're, by if they're hiring you. And a great measure of that is repeat business. Do you have customers coming back to you after they work with you? Are they willing to pay you again and again to do more business? So that is a great way to see what the market thinks of you and what you're doing. So just to recap that quick part, the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to spread your wings and you're going to try it all. You're going to push yourself to the limit and see what the market is willing to pay for you to do. And once you start figuring that out and seeing what they like, then you can start narrowing your focus. Now, if you really like doing something, like I was saying before, and you notice the market is not paying you to do it, you can't seem to get any work, you can take two courses of action. One, you can work your butt off, take some classes, look at YouTube, make some videos, practice, do whatever you can to get better at that area that you want to work at. Or two, you can take what is given to you and turn, sour grapes or something into grape juice. Yeah, I don't think you turn sour grapes into anything. I think it's lemons to lemonade. So anyways, so again, the idea here is that you take what the market says and then you make the best of it. So those are the two options that you can do. And you can, and I think this is the more viable option, is meet somewhere in the middle. Take what the market is giving you and work on that, make some money, and while simultaneously working on bettering what you want to do. So let's say maybe that you really want to become a character actor, and you want to do character voices, you want to do cartoons, maybe animation, video games. Maybe you just want to, be characters. But the market seems to really like you doing audiobooks. So, how can you do both? Well, you can do audiobooks and make money while at the same time figuring out how to be a better character actor, where to find business, getting the right demo, working with coaches if you need to, doing things for free, whatever you need to do. So that way you are always moving forward, okay? So anyways, so that's the general gist of figuring out where you're good at. So you've tried everything, and then the market is starting to hire you. You're starting to make money, and that will then show you where you are supposed to be at that time and how you can make money doing that. So that's the tip here, is to try everything. And then once you get your wings out there and you get your demos and you start working and people start hiring you, see who comes back, see how much business you get, see where your strong suit is. You'll probably find that it is completely something you didn't realize that you were good at. You might find that you for some reason you had a family member, or maybe you worked in the medical field, or you had to say, a lot of difficult vocabulary words, when you were in college or something like that. And now you find that you can read medical e-learning scripts very well and make the words that are very difficult for everyone else to say sound easy because you know how to say them. So all of a sudden, you are, in line to, make a good career doing medical e-learning. So, that's, you never know. You never know. That's why you got to get out there and try. So now that you have found your niche, all right, you're going to double down and start specializing in that area, meaning that everything you do, you're going to start revolving it around your niche, all right, your demos, your marketing, everything that becomes attached to your name and whatever you put out, it's going to have that specialty next to it. You're going to talk about it. You're going to write about it. You're going to help other people do it. Everything that is, you are going to become linked to that specialty. And then what happens is people will start to recognize you as that guy or gal who does that thing. So if somebody comes along and they need something, that's your thing, other people, they will be like, oh, hey, I know the right person for it. This is what they do. And then, you're off to the races. So that's my tips about how to find your niche and how to narrow it down to become a specialist. All right, so this one was a quick one, and I hope it helps out. But remember, find your niche by spreading your wings out, trying a whole bunch of things. As the market starts to pay you, you start to figure out what you can do or what they're willing to pay you for, and they keep coming back. That will tell you what your specialty is at the moment. And if it is different than what you want, don't be afraid to keep working on what you want, but also make some money and do what the market is willing to pay you for. Ride the gravy train and keep working on what you really love. And in the end, you should meet in the middle, and it'll be one pretty day. All right, well, great talking to you guys, and get back to you soon. Have a great night.